Hi guys, an update on the whole grain mustard clock, as I've been calling it. Basically it's a vinegar battery. Anyway, been having trouble getting only half a display, whereas these other ones are fine. I just checked this display with a battery and I got the same problem. It's not the vinegar battery playing up, it's actually the clock display. So that's annoying. But I happen to have a couple of spare displays, so I've changed it, and that one is now working fine. The vinegar mixture in there is actually quite strong, and it gets through the magnesium strips quite quickly. But that was the problem. It wasn't the battery, it was the display. Hi guys, I was doing some maintenance work on my batteries that sit in the windowsill. I've got a soil battery, a tea bag battery, and one that I call it a whole grain mustard battery, but really it's more or less vinegar. I mean, there are whole grain mustard seeds in there, but I think the electrolyte is basically the vinegar that they're in. Anyway, this is the clock that runs on that battery, and the display keeps fading on it, which I thought was the battery playing up and the electrodes being eaten away. But I thought I'd test it, so I put it on an ordinary battery. We're just running on a single AA battery there. And we get the same problem. The display's coming and going. So we might be lucky, it might be a poor contact inside. It might actually be the display itself is making poor contacts. They have edge contacts where they make contact with the LCD display. So we'll have a little look inside. Yes, what we actually have is, let's go in a bit closer. Right, that's the display there. That strip along there is what makes contact with that strip along there. And it's quite possible that there may be some corrosion on there or oxidation, either on that side or on the back of that where it actually makes contact with the display. So I'll just try cleaning it. I'll get some contact cleaner, spray it and rub it with a bit of tissue paper or something and see if that makes any difference. Just in case you hadn't noticed, this is one where I've taken the button cell out of it and put wires on the connectors so that we can actually rig it up to whatever we want to run. So I will just try some contact cleaner. It may even be it's just not making a good contact. It's not coming away dirty or anything. Still intermittent. All right. Just so you can see, this bit does actually come off there if we're unlucky. Yeah, there we go, it's coming off. If I hold it at the right angle, you can just see the light effect where the contacts are. It probably dissolves this stuff. You're not supposed to get it on your fingers either. Let's put that back in there. No, that's not improving it. So it may be something else. It may not be the contacts. It seems to change with the weather. That's the thing. And I was thinking it was something to do with the battery getting warm or cold. Whereas it seems to be something else entirely. If I hold it at the right angle, it looks fine. It's only when you turn it round you can see that it's actually playing up. All right, I'll sort of take it apart and put it together a few times, see if that makes any difference, whether it improves the contacts. Well, I'm really not making any progress. Again, I'm holding it and it looks fine. But if I turn it that way, we've got nothing. It may be because this sits in the winds. Hang on, what happened to my camera then? This is turning into one of those days. The battery's just run down on the camera. Right, what I'm saying is, if I hold it at the right angle, it looks like it's absolutely fine. It's only when I turn it, we can't see the display properly. But that's making me think it is something to do with the actual display. It may be because I leave it in the sunshine, it's actually delaminating or something. It's actually coming apart. So the crystals aren't happy. Yeah, if we were only looking at it from that angle, it'd be quite all right. That might be what it is. It might be that it's been in the sunshine and that's caused a problem, warped it or something. Because it doesn't seem to be the contacts on the back. We've cleaned them. If I squeeze it to make them make better contact, it doesn't make any difference. So I think this one's had it, basically. Which is a shame. But nothing lasts forever, I suppose. I've 3D printed a little case or mounting for that clock. And as you can see, it seems to be working fine. So we will retire the old one. So thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.